Because the change of world design, big time in Code Vein 1, it's... When design to be like Dark Souls, 2 is more like Elden Ring. Ah! Fly your wizardry to guns with that, you make you an American wizard? Yes.
Yeah, Code Vein 2. I had to finish it myself, but it's like it's all right.
That's right. It's over here. Hiya. Last time on Shadowrun Hong Kong, we're finally doing the mission that we were kidnapped to be hired to do. And in doing so, we learned that the whole thing was a setup, and it was designed to get Chu out of the situation because, you know, a good cop's trying to bust out the bad cops, and the bad cops really don't like that. So we do the job, and we get caught in the evidence locker, and there's nothing in the evidence locker that we need. And then we go out. Chu meets us there, and we both get caught in a evil wizard circle from the evil wizard that was in our evil interrogation room in the evil compound lot. And then Shu realizes, hey, I've been tricking the shit out of all you bitches. I'm also a wizard, and just microwaves the living fuck out of her treacherous partner and the evil wizard that interrogated us. So now we gotta figure out what the fuck's happening. Which means we, kinda have to escape a police facility on the second floor. So it's going real good, actually. We do have a new party member, I believe. Can we see her is the question. Yes, we can see Chu. High dodge, high charisma. Oh, there we go. Spellcasting. Trying to look at... A lot of HP, wow. I think she has more HP than me, honestly.
I'm a physical. I've been trained into melee combat and getting into the shit of things. I only have 1 HP, actually.
I mean, that's how I played fucking Death Road to Canada. Yeah, she is corporate wizard. She has all of the benefits in the world. And a bad attitude to boot. Command Center Terminal. Chu types a rapid-fire series of commands into the terminal's keyboard. A moment later, the system's ring of integrated holoprojectors hum to life, and a shimmering column of light appears over the machine. Mitsuhama command codes still work. I've taken the system out of standby and powered everything back up on this floor. Let's see what we're up against. As Chu's finger flies over the keyboard, a cascade of information flows onto the holo display. Countless windows, charts, and spreadsheets blossom into existence like ephemeral, ghostly flowers, hovering over for a few seconds before winking away. Also, thanks for the sub, Arena. The senior inspector's gaze flits from window to window, and the confidence on her face slowly dies. Well, that's confidence-inspiring. Oh, shit. The SD are on their way right now, aren't they? They've already surrounded the building. All the land exits are covered, and an HCR team is inbound to root us out. Bastards have already have the boats to cover the harbor. I don't have an ET on that, but they'll be here soon. Getting back to Yoma sounded pretty good to me right now. Please tell me you have an exit strategy. Working on it. They denied us access to every conceivable route off this level, but I might be able to bypass one of the lower security locks. Yeah, this should work. There's a flight of stairs around back. It'll take us all the way down to the motor pool. I could try to force the lock, but it's gonna take... Fuck, I've been booted out of the system. Do we at least have the stairs? No, I'll have to find the panel and do it manually. Listen, Combo, I was able to unlock the main door in this command center, but it won't stay that way for long. On-site security initiated a protocol to seal us in here just before they booted me. We got a couple minutes, maybe less, before the locks re-engage and we wind up trapped. Then we'd be fishing a barrel, right? Let's clear out. I was able to open a matrix port in this terminal. There might be something in there that could help us. If you want to search the system, it might be worth the risk. Otherwise, we should clear out before we get sealed inside. Can't pass up a chance to get into the Matrix. We'll hole up in there, hit the Matrix, and pull out before the doors seal. Good. Just don't take too long in here. When those doors do seal, anyone who's still in the room is as good as dead. There are a couple training rooms with power-down turrets on either side of the doorway. Might be a decent place to make a stand, especially if you could get those guns up and running. After we handle whatever hostiles Crate throws at us, I'll crack the door and get the staircase open. We'll climb down to the motor pool, and from there we can make our way back to Yomo on foot. Works for me. The motor pool sounds risky. Too many cops going in and out. Could there be another way out? We could check on that after the bullets stop flying. For now, let's concentrate on taking out these bitches with guns who are about to try and kill us. You hear a loud crash down the hall, followed by the thunderous clamor of heavy footsteps. Armored troops approaching you from front and sides. Chu hooks her hands into a spellcasting posture. Get ready, here they come! Let's get Is in there. Rounds until the command center is sealed. What are the missions here? Activate the training course, jack into the command center matrix. That was the command center matrix, wasn't it? Let's go over here. Ooh, I'll have to summon that spirit next time. For now, though, haste combo. It's a good thing we got brought Duncan. We have some guns on the floor. Question is, where's Duncan gonna hunker up? What do we got? We got a guard, a combat wizard, and a shock trooper. Good. Oh yeah, she has ball lightning, doesn't she? No wait, we want chain lightning is what we want. Reduces incoming damage by 6. That sounds like it's a good buff for combo. Perfect! Molto bene! And now, time to party. Unfortunately, this takes 2 AP to do, but... Now, what's Iz up to is the question. Fortunately, there are immediate hostiles, so I have to figure this shit out. Is it just the one? What if I were to just sniff and try and kill that bitch? Oh! Secure floor camera controls and... Oh, let's do the cameras first, just because that's gonna be helpful for us. 9598. 7917. 43766. 65879. Ah, damn it. 54189. What? Why did 4 not take? 87765. I'm gonna use mouse for this, because keypad's getting a little squirrely. Seven five four seven two eight. 119643. Third W caret next to WT start. Well, that was the sloppiest hack I've done this entire stream. Shit. Cameras are ours. Now the motor pool. I don't want to risk the trace at the moment. 4432. 9643. 88829. 59521. 153734. Yeah, we could do it from here. Oh, we had a bunch of clues, but I missed them. TTT. Ends in T. There we go. Love on-the-fly deductive reasoning. Motorpool charging system password. Oop. Thankfully, we didn't get caught there. I really thought I was caught there. Oh, we got some black ice here. And it has cover. Gross.
Good thing you're not in the car.
Think we'd have trouble with black ice in a car? Do you think our traction isn't good enough?
I mean, do you have snow tires?
I don't personally, so I see your concerns. %88 chance to miss. Or 88% chance to hit. Misses handily. Don't worry, boss. I can miss this no problem. The question is, am I gonna get busted by this guy? Let's get is over here and pop this bad bitch. Then let's get the goon squad over here as well. Now, how do you turn is the question. Okay, good. Oh, I missed that other ice. Shit. We have a better idea of what's coming to us. But also, I'm just gonna beat the living tar out of everyone here. Hiya. You wizard? Fuck you. I'm a troubled soul, Festivore.
Now, there's no need for violence.
You're right, we need ultra-violence. Let's reposition to a better spot. Let's get in grenade position, shall we? This is why the training course matters so much. Yeah, we need to get this area cleaned up lickety-split. What happened to my shield program? Did something kill it? Flank sniped by the ice. Man, that fucked it up. This might actually be bad for us. Crit, please. Ugh. Oh, I don't have a good shot for this, damn. Oh, please don't detect me. Oh, boy, howdy. There we go. Smooth. Like a glove. 1279. 8489. 84293. 67793. 237997. Ugh. Well, I could just do it now. TTT. Oh wow, that's a lot of T's. It's this one. Obviously. The password's just Who wrote this? This node governs the the weapon systems in the station's training rooms. A field of glowing text materializes before your eyes, taking the form of a standard menu screen. Enter the smoke system. Boost the turret's firing velocity to lethal levels. Well, that was fun. But I definitely need to do this a bit more efficiently and possibly get out. Well, I have 4 turns in here, so I should be fine. Oh, why did you not move at all, young lady? Do you have chain shot? No, you just have water bolt and strip armor and blur. Blur looks pretty good. Let's see, what do we got here? We have Conjurer, Guard, Captain, Guard. I gotta pop one of these bitches. You continue our anti-wizard. What do you mean line of sight blocked? Ugh. Whatever. Good kick, Cass. Did you just summon a water spirit from the water cooler? Yes. Well, he's unconscious, so we can activate this now. Activate turrets and order them to attack hostile targets. Activate grenade launcher system. Oh, the grenade launcher system needs grenades. Ugh.
Shocking.
Well, I figured there'd be grenades in the grenade launcher in that cop's place. God.
I mean, you don't store your weapons loaded. That's dangerous.
Says you. No, that's actually a big thing, is that you're not supposed to do that. Can I just pop this guy while he's asleep? Yeah. Can I arrest him is the question. Nah, he's too far away. I'll just shoot him. Or apparently I can't shoot a sleeping target. Chew, what are you gonna do? Not a whole lot of cover out here, but I don't really need it. I just need to pop this guy, I think. Oh, there's a lot of dudes here. This wizard deflected a turret. Hello? Oh god, there's a lot of wizards in there.
Open up. We probably won't jump you.
Boy, how did I fuck up this hack. Please die. Already accessible at panel with PDA. Oh, we should probably get is out, because this hack's getting a bit too dangerous. Hey, elemental spirit, how good are you at computer? Boop, 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 boop. This fucking water dragon spirit's just like, help, I'm a computer. Hello, I'm computer. Get this guy. Cause I sure can't. Oh wow, that spirit went the fuck away immediately. No more hostiles in this area, so I guess it's time for Cass to be a big old mage hater. Big ol' mage hater. Holy shit, that was a beefy punch. In this house, we abhor all mages. Not you, though, Chu. You're cool. No cover, but only 62% chance to hit. What the fuck? Oh, he has anti-AP, damn it. Fucking everybody has that, good lord. Can Gobbet do something? How's the shot looking here? 70%? Garbage, I hate it. That somehow reduced my accuracy. God, Gobbet, your pop gun is just awful. Oh, Gobbet also might have to... Probably gonna get fucking bullied here. Holy shit. Oh, is that enough for Duncan to get him? Yeah. Not kill him at all. Good job, Duncan. It's a shame walls don't actually act as cover. Ah, I see, he's dumb. Uh-oh. Yes, go for the turrets! Armory access... Oh, this is just access to other things. Let's, get the fuck out of here. Because apparently we just have access to everything already. Because Gobbet needs to go. Gobbet, Isabel. Because if we're still in this room specifically, that person's cooked. Can you help out at all, Chew? Line of sight blocked? What the fuck? Pretty good. Pretty spicy. And being able to tag 3 people at once is actually kind of dope. That dude's dead. That's combat mage, so we gotta get rid of you. Oh, misclick. Well, the wizard's dead. This guy, though, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking get him. Well, that is a shot, so I could just full auto and fucking pray. Good faith. Also, these turrets are terrible shots. These are just smoke grenades. Who the fuck uses these? Can Gobbet see me? Yes, she can. Haste, you say? Can do. And now it's time for the Horned Whirlwind. Oh, they're just outside of 1 AP range. That's unfortunate. Also, Killing Hands is off, so my punches aren't as dope. How the hell are we gonna get this guy is the question. Or do we even bother? We got Shu here. But man, that accuracy is kinda ass. Oh god, you could just target herself to get... Only 8? I thought you get both. Damn. Oh, that's not gonna be enough for Mercy Kill, damn. Why does everybody have fucking AP recovery? Good lord. This sucks so much.
They knew better.
Yeah, the developers were basically like, yeah, we're only ever gonna put fucking, they're only ever gonna do AP damage, fuck these guys. Haha! Fuck you. Get AP damage guy in the room that hasn't even spawned yet. Oh, there's a lot of dudes just coming in here, what the fuck? But there's just a dude that got locked in there. Wow. Fuck that guy, I guess. Shoot, do you have chain lightning up?
Is this a police facility?
Right, chain lightning doesn't work because that guy is a big cheater.
You can't use chain lightning on me because I'm covered, because I'm wearing rubber. I'm insulated.
Oh, I hated those people so much. This is kind of the worst people to try anything fun with. Duncan, you could just like fucking mercy kill this guy, right? You're gonna kill this guy, right, Duncan? Thank goodness. Oh man, their reinforcements are falling apart. You got that other captain and the shock trooper there. It's gonna be a bit annoying. I can't really do the funny gas fog thing. I guess I could do it to 1. Get that captain out of there. What do you mean recover? That was an AP damage. There we go, that's what I was looking for. I guess Isabel has to get over here and, like, I don't know, grenade this guy. If we even can. Yeah, no, line of sight blocked. How awkward. Just gonna dump my entire gun into these sons of bitches. Fuck them. Oh, we got a conjurer. Yeah, whatever. Oh, look at him do a little dance. Isabel might be in a bad position. Duncan has grenades, right? I bet if we were to stun this guy, which will absolutely happen, and not have Cheater McCheatersons do stuff. Yeah! Finally something went in our favor. Such a get Duncan to cover, good lord. He's been out in the open this whole time. Shock Trooper Captain and the Commando, but the Commando is, or the Conjurer is unconscious? So we should be fine? Oops. Right! I forgot that kicks everyone, not just the target. Let's get Isabel indoors. Because that's a spooky situation. What can Gaba do, though, in the meantime? I always have a hard time figuring out what to do. Ooh, well, we have a totem. We can clean shit up here. This totem has mana arc. It didn't bounce though, weird. Reusable shamanic fence has 4 heavy become barriers that last 3 rounds. Anyone that enters takes damage. I mean, seems like it's the best thing to do. Just set a bonfire over there. Tell those sons of bitches don't come in here. You'll get fucking cooked. Why is it like nothing? Mist damages everyone in the room. I should be able to punch this guy without having to worry about being caught on fire, so fuck it. You picked a poor plan! I could punch you, you know. It'll hurt, just like this. Wow, no crits from cast there, huh? Oh, there's a lot of stuff to figure out here. Let's just grenade some shit, I guess. Well, Conjurer down. Not enough ammo, shit. Are you in mercy kill range? Yeah, you are. Will Duncan kill? Ugh. Disappointingly almost. There we go. Oh god, are more dudes gonna come through there? Is that what's gonna happen here? Line sight blocked on that guy, so over here. Chu doesn't have any really funny spells like Firebolt. She just has the lightning. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see the target from here. Yep, that was a bad decision. I can move over here and get ready to get this guy. Well, it looks like that's the last of the enemies? The problem is, I'm stuck behind my own barrier. For some godforsaken reason. Don't know how this happened. I still can't shoot anyone from here. Fuck. Guess I'll reload. Will you bounce far enough? Oh, almost. Get all the AP in the world. Become our ally. Oh god, that captain also has the AP defense thing. Cool. Well, I'll just go over here and fuck you up, buddy. Oh, I want to jump through, but the AP stop will just... Well, I have 4 haste. I should be fine. Oh god, there's still the Grenader. Man, I shoulda... I completely forgot about them. Unconscious at the moment, so... There we go. Get Inspector Chu to open a door panel. That was a pretty dicey mission. That was 40 minutes. Good lord. Now that we got some breathing room, I'll do what I can to get us access to this here door panel. She leans in, studying the panel, and enters a series of keyword commands. After a few moments, you hear an audible click. There we go, staircase unlocked. Do me a favor and take point combo. I think I soaked up some drain busting us out of that trap. My head's swimming. You gonna be alright? I'm fine, just lead the way. I got your back. What does she mean by I picked up some drain? The sound of gunfire echoes through the halls behind you. You press forward and see a blood and corpses in your wake. So far, so good. Now all you need to do is contend. All you need to contend with is a police station overflowing with SDU officers, all who want you dead. The motor pool seems like the best way out. Plenty of cover and a straight exit to the docks where Yomo's waiting. Chu is deathly silent as you descend towards the motor pool, her eyes narrowed to slits. As the doors swing open and you step out into the light, you steel yourself for whatever's next. Oh, a lot more combat, it sounds like. What does the charging station do? Powerful links. Search the system for something that you could use. A few minutes of sifting through the menu screens is enough to convince you of 2 things. 1, the designers of the system value flexibility over security, and 2, the firmware is way more powerful than a typical end user would need. With the flip of a few switches and a disengagement of a few safeties, you could probably melt the entire grid down. You could even do it from a distance if you routed control of your PDA first. Load the PDA with the overload subroutines. With the flip of a few switches, you reroute the system to accept your PDA's input. In theory, you should be able to overload the motor pool's charging units with the touch of a button. What would overloading do? In theory, I could go over there and do that. Destroys? Not sure. I was hoping someone in chat would know. Combo. Let's have you address some things. Still can't get to her in one shot, huh? Obnoxious. But I could get here into. So let's see what this does. Oh god! It's it's any range AP free. Okay. I thought I had to go there. Damn, that one didn't get him. Well then, fuck it. Oh, I hope they're all dumb enough to take cover behind cars. That would just be the bee's knees. Lift up like a powder keg. Blow up a police car. Ah, such wonders. Man. I know she's a wizard, but her aim is terrible.
These glasses.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like 27 where you could hack cars to explode. Huh. Kill? Yeah! That's nice work, Duncan. Oh, what? We are all terrible at throwing grenades. Don't like that. Oh god! Why is that explosion bigger, but not this one? Oh god, but girl, you need to run. Get the fuck out of there. That bike had all the feel in the department or in Tokyo.
You keep the gas tank topped up in case of an emergency.
God, that grenade did like fucking nothing. Are you kidding? That's an enforcer, so it's not too worrying. Actually, I know what we could do. I have someone with chain lightning. Hiya! I have someone who's painfully inaccurate. Oh, I could triple tap with chain shot. What the fuck? Alright, they're done. Let's keep moving. Awakened character use 5 different kinds of categories: sorcery, conjuration, enchanting, adept, and metamagic. Mostly use magic cause a phenomenon called drain, mental or physical fatigue. The more powerful the magic, the more serious the drain. Ah, okay. I don't think we've ever seen drain in any of the games. Alright, time for Cassandra to face check everything. Ah, you are all dumbasses. Except you're not in the charge port, fuck. Guard, Mage. Well, I know who I'm punching. Oh, there's a lot more there. Shit. This might have been bad. Oh, never mind. They're stupid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Ah, he took the cover of a damaged one. Oh no, wait, those are also already broken, aren't they? Well, Cass, you're in a bit of a pickle right now, aren't you? But also, fuck this guy. So the double motorcycles are just the beef of damage. Can I chain stuff from this one, though, is the question. Wow, that wizard took, like, no damage. That wizard is now unconscious.
Double tap.
Yeah, I could suffer not a wizard. Or I could just kill it. Now, will this work the way I want it to?
If that wizard didn't want to die, he would have been better at being wizard, or at least gone somewhere else.
You hold wizards to high standards, my friend.
No, that's the thing, Highway, is that wizards are all morons.
Wait, how can Duncan see this one? Okay, fuck it, get it. Ah, it doesn't chain explode the cars. Curses. Who, I do not want to be anywhere near these cars personally. That's dangerous. Let's get Duncan over here. Shock Trooper, Mage. Oh, that was the beanbag of champions. Chu must survive, return to Yomo. There's an achievement for blowing up all the cars in the garage. It is tedious and boring. I mean, we could just do it all on 0 AP, but I see what you mean. I don't want to take cover there. That's dangerous. Try and go through there, numbnuts. Oh, you did. Fuck. Oh, you are all dumbasses. This is beautiful. The question is this infinite boys or is this set number of boys? Hiya.
The most dangerous thing to a wizard is themselves. It's often that they are always victims of viewers.
It's not infinite. Okay.
It's not infinite. You just gotta kill enough to eradicate the entire population of Hong Kong.
Can do, Chief.
Computer, look up
Ooh.
status of Hong Kong's current population.
Fucked, sir. Also, I just fucking turned someone into chunky salsa. They both had the fucking AP Buster. Ugh. I hate this. Well, Duncan has some clean shots. That's one captain down. Is this enough to pop this guy? No. Bummer. What do you mean line of sight blocked? Oh, because of the van. Well, the car's blown up, so I should be safe. Hey, how about fuck you? How dare you do that? And, I'm getting out of here. Except not really, shit. As for this dude... Ah. Oh, and I get to kill a wizard! Oh, this is great. Oh, the wizard dodged while they're unconscious. Fuck this.
Sleep dodging. He tried to throw a bomb at him and he just rolled over.
Oh, they really don't like Duncan. Holy shit. How do I feel about mystic orbs? That missed one target that I was looking for entirely. Cool. Maybe 2 will do better? Nah, we're not getting both those targets. I'll get Duncan though somehow. Oh, what do you mean the shock trooper also has AP recovery? Fucking hell. And I missed a 99% chance on aimed hit. Oh. Oh, I hate this game so much. It has been... It has not happened in the main game at all. But in this extended campaign, I have missed the 99% chance to hit 5 times. It's kind of incredible. Yet I'll casually hit a 68% chance. Cool. Also, what do you mean enemy guns do AP damage?
Getting shot takes a lot out of you.
I mean, you're not wrong. Being shot is one of the worst things that could happen to you. There's an achievement in this for landing a shot with a 30% less chance to hit. I think I got that. Her killing hands is off. Cool. But I can still punch people. For 8 damage. Yeah. I would have laughed if Mercy Kill missed. That would have been the fucking piece de resistance. Come on, Iz! Dude's right there! I guess you can't chain shot if there's more than if there's only one dude. Unfortunately, we can't hack these things to explode anymore. Rip that achievement. And even more fighting. You return, and the lovely Senior Inspector Chu is with you. Are you ready to go, my friend? Get us the fuck out of here. Marine Region patrol boats waddle like pigs in shit. We'll run circles around them. Get to it then, go! Yomo offers a mocking half bow, leans into the drunken mistake, and pushes a button. The entire boat begins to vibrate as the craft's engines roar to life. Let's come in and buckle yourselves down. This will be a bumpy ride. Oh, cool, we got a little cutscene, too. Waters lashes your face as Yomo opens the drunken mistake's throttle. The boat bounces over the surface of the water like a skipping stone, half jolting you out of your seat every time it splashes down. Yomo's voice roars over the din in a sing-song cadence, joyously barking out a song in Indonesian. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that. Just know that he is fist pumping and violently swings some imaginary object overhead. Well, he sounds happy. Yomo is happy. You must all join in celebrating his triumph. Our pursuers are shaken, thrown from our trail like a bucket of piss from a poor man's window. And now your glorious Capitan will have your back in the impound yard, where you must feast and drink to his success. Wait. The impound yard is compromised. Crate's people might even have it surrounded already. We can't go back. She's right. Lamb was a mole, a part of Crate's conspiracy. They're gonna know everything that he did. I know a place. Somewhere that the HKPF cannot approach by land, air, or sea. Yomo will take you there, and then he'll try very hard to talk his way out of suffering the consequences.
Place where they can't get land, air, sea. Wall City Kowloon. We're back in the fucking building!
Well, at least it's not possessed by the fucking evil Yama Kings. The drunken mistake's turbocharged motors churn through the open waters, leaving a trail of frothy sea behind you. The Aberdeen docks quickly recede into the distance, and Yomo powers you steadily deeper into international waters. Oh, we're not in Hong Kong anymore. In the back of the boat, Chu stands alone, one hand cupped over her ear, shouting into her comm link. You can't make out what she's saying over the roar of the engines, but from the expression on her face, it's not going well. Yomo throttles down the engines, nervously staring into the water just beyond the speedboat's hull. You soon discover why. Sea mines. With careful precision, the pirate steers the nimble craft around them, aided only by his skill and a handful of Indonesian curses. As Yomo pilots you through the minefield, a jagged shape in the distance begins to grow larger. It's huge, a slab-like ship surrounded by a number of smaller vessels. Grinning, the pirate, They had more, but I can't read it. Wow, we got 10 karma out of that. Holy shit. You step onto the converted barge with unsteady legs. The deck rocks with the rolling motion of the waves, and you can hear the slap of water against the hull below your feet. The air here is permeated with the smell of engine oil and diesel fumes, all intermixed with the sweat of sailors and the sweet aroma of roasting amberjack. Excuse me. Welcome aboard the Benteng, the jewel of the Lohoyoa fleet. You'll be safe here, safer than you will in the impound lot in Heioi or your mother's teat. Nothing that enters these waters without Captain Utama's permission. That's a Seawis. A what? With all due respect, this is just a barge. The HKPF has its own navy. Navy or no, they dare not approach. Look around. See for yourself. In the distance, a cluster of enormous guns rise above the Benteng's deck. Heavy artillery coupled with a group of old-model Ares Seawis systems. Oh. Millions of new yen worth of restricted military hardware, all mounted to a creaking barge with the resale value of a mid-range sedan. The seabed beneath your feet is littered with the carcasses of countless drones and aircraft. They all met their doom to the roar of the Benten's mighty guns. Sheets of flying lead tore wings from fuselage, ripped through cockpits, shredded parachutes to tattered rags. And the waters she protects are no safer for our enemies. Envision the seabed far beneath your feet. New life springs from the bones of patrolcraft. Coral of 1,000 hues, sprouting like wheat from the bloated bodies of those fools who have dared to trespass here. Our minds make short work of those who approach by sea. An elvish crewman steps forward and claps a hand onto the orc's shoulder. His voice comes out in a breathy rumble. Seawis, the Gao 7 Avenger, put on a mounted turret and used as an anti-air, anti-missile system. Ah. Yomo speaks the truth, Shadowrunner. Nothing can approach this ship and live. Your guns are impressive. That's a pretty big claim. Believe what you like, but I wouldn't question the Benteng's capabilities in front of the captain if I were you. She is waiting for you, by the way. In your place, I would not keep her waiting long. What about my crew? They will wait for you in that rusted hulk you call a home. The one that the corporate people towed here. It's over there. Ah, so they brought the butthole here. Good. The butthole's here? But she isn't seaworthy. How did you... I made some calls. Amazing how much freight you can move with a tugboat and a couple of industrial lifting airframes. Must be nice being able to call in favors from a mega corporation on a whim. It didn't happen on a whim, believe me. My relationships with corporate are beyond strained at the moment. You could talk with your friends later. Now go to Atama and be quick about it. I tell you this for your own good. He's right. Wait for me at the butthole. We'll catch up after we're done. As you say, my friend. I shall inspect the boat hold and see if anything is damaged during transit. Chu, Combo, you're with me. We have a captain to meet. And I have a refrigerator to go to real quick because I want a drink. I'll be right back. Okay. You know, I'd imagine a cannon would be a really effective anti-infantry weapon. Especially when it sounds like a fucking flat gun on crack.
That's what grape shot was for.
Yup. How could you miss if you're shooting dozens of pellets at someone?
Oh, they weren't pellets, I went.
Well, I guess that's why they're called grape shot, huh? You know, pellet is a relative term.
Yeah, if you call like a boatload of metal softballs, pellets.
Oh god, it's a softball. It was called grape shot. They're like, you know, the size of a grape.
No.
Captain Utama. A weathered troll with a relaxed posture and commanding presence dominates the cabin. Her face is serious, but her dual-colored eyes glint with curiosity as she runs them over you. Wow, someone as tall as me. This is weird. It is my honor to introduce you to Captain Utama, our most gracious and benevolent host. My captain, I thank you for your generous hospitality. I remain your humble servant and offer my deepest respect. She steps forward and grants a gnarled hand on Yomo's shoulders. Straighten your damn back, Yomo. Pay your respects if you must, but I have no use for men who bow and scrape. Yomo's back snaps straight and he hurriedly retreats to his original position. His smile is relaxed as ever, but you can't help but notice the bead of perspiration that traces its way down his forehead. The captain shifts her gaze towards you, studying your face through eyes the color of dirty ice. A smile slowly creeps across her face, twisting the scar across her lips into a second grin. As for you, Shadowrunner, you're welcome across the Bentang. Mind my rules, and you may stay here for as long as you wish. A lovely ship? Does the name mean anything? In my native tongue, it means fortress. An appropriate name, given the arsenal at our disposal. Here you'll be safe from the HKPF. To enter these waters uninvited is to plunge headfirst into a meat grinder. A fact that the police know all too well. Save for the moment, combo. You're looking at the end result of me calling in the very last of my favors with corporate. And they paid me well, friends. Very well indeed. Now, before you get settled in, there's a small matter we have to discuss. I'm listening. This is my ship. Your friend here has paid your passage, yes, but if you prove to be a disruptive presence on this vessel, I won't hesitate to have you tossed overboard. Unless you relish the idea of swimming with awakened sharks and active minds, you'll mind your manners during the trip. Don't worry, I'll stay out of your hair. I certainly hope so. You wouldn't be the first guest I've had to put over the side. All the splashing, the screaming, it's quite distracting to the men working on my deck. They won't make a peep, Captain. I promise. This is gonna be home for the foreseeable future. We got nowhere to go and I'm fresh out of strings. We get Mitsuhama something that they could use, something irrefutable, or we resign ourselves to life on the open sea. And we find them something we could use. Not awakened sharks, intelligent sharks. That's right, we do, and we start with Lamb's PDA. Meet me at the command trailer. We're gonna crack that thing and we're gonna find some answers. Does anybody in chat know how long the rest of the content is? I guess.
Minutes.
Awaken anything is bad news. Awaken typhoons. Yeah, we had to deal with an awakened typhoon. I have to go over some, but I couldn't say how much. Luckily we did all side quests, so it's a straight shot from here on out. Choose command trailer is strangely peaceful. The crew of system experts that formerly manned a multitude of terminals are nowhere to be found, and the omnipresent hum of the trailer's computer banks has fallen silent. Chu glances up from her desk, half turning to face you. Good, you're here. Another headache, huh? Yeah, migraine. Feels like someone lit a fire beneath my eyes. If I were you, I'd get that checked out. Tell must have a doctor somewhere. I'll be fine. I already know what's causing this, and it won't be a problem. I ditched it after Leon turned on us. The necklace, you mean? Yeah, it hurt to use, like looking through lenses ground to someone else's prescription. Made the drain from spellcasting hurt more too. Truth is, I've been in constant pain for the past couple months. Constant doing business, I guess. I guess that's why she's been in kind of like a sour attitude the whole time. Hey, that's like the first line, huh? That why you've been so short-tempered? Well, some of that's just me, but the pain didn't help. I'm still recovering from the impact of wearing that thing for months on end, and I soaked up some nasty drain breaking us out of that trap. I'm not at 100%, and I probably won't be for months. I don't need you at 100%. Get me in a room with Crate and I'll handle the rest. You might have to, but let's hope that doesn't come to that. There's a couple things I want to discuss with you before we get into this. Interesting. You kept secrets from Lamb. I wanted to make sure that you aren't keeping any more from me. If I had any more surprises, I'd have sprung them on you already, but I don't. I'm pissed off, I'm hurt, and I'm tired. And I'm scared to death of what's coming. All I want to do is lie down and sleep for a month, but that isn't an option either. Alright, fair enough. Do you have another question? You told Lamb that you suspected Ku, but not him. Why? Because he was an idealist. A damn cheerleader, truth be told. He was always moralizing, going on about the standards we need to hold ourselves to. He used to harp on and on about transparency and accountability, about how we were supposed to serve the public first and the council second. Idealists are more dangerous than pragmatists in my experience. Yeah, well, you're not wrong there. Obviously, my trusting Lamb was a mistake. Alright, I'm satisfied. Let's see the PD-8. You fished Lamb's PD-8 out of the evidence bag that Chu had put it in. The device is in bad shape. Its case is warped and bent, but the screen winks on at your command. The display is streaked with his dried blood. It looks like red gelatin, thin and watery, and you can just make out the text underneath. Trash bin. What were you trying to hide, mister? A little digging reveals a file buried in the PDA's trash can. Looks like Lamb intended to get rid of it, but he died just before going to pull the trigger on it. From Crates to Andy. Mr. Ku tells me you've accepted our offer. Welcome aboard. Oh, so this was a recent betrayal. Once you've delivered Chu, report to me and we'll have you relocated to the Taipo facility. You'll be safe. We'll have the location under 24-hour guard for obvious reasons. From then on out, all you need to do is keep your head down and count your money. You keep up your end, and then you'll be soon a very wealthy and influential man. If Crate's client, whoever it is, has something worth guarding in Taipo, that's where we need to check out next. Let's keep going. This is good intel, but we need to get everything that we can. Inbox. Package delivery standing orders. Everything's ready on our end. You need to hold up your end. The package needs to be delivered before the wild card leaves the evidence room or the whole thing gets messy. I'm the package, I guess. Making me the wild card. What an idiot. If he wanted to speak in code, he could have been a little bit less obvious about it. Things are to get messy, it's your ass. Crate wants us to go by the numbers, and that means both the package and the wild card caught in the same trap. We can't catch the package... We can't chance the package catching a bullet before we question her, and a firefight in the hallway could raise questions. You know your job, do it well, and you'll get what you were promised. Also, I'm going to open a window real quick. Ku was the task force's magical interrogator, right? Yeah, and now he's a mound of bloody ash decorating the tiger's den. Overall, I'd call that an improvement. Standing orders. Much as I appreciate your concern for the citizens of Hong Kong, it is not your place to question my tactics. The behavior of the SDU is none of your concern. The changes that you hope to see will never come about while Mitsuhama is viewed favorably by the Executive Council. Our client wants to see its reputation tarnished, and a certain amount of heavy-handedness on our part is necessary to make that happen. It's all a part of the plan, Senior Inspector. You do your job, let me do mine. Alright, so that's where Crate and her people come into this. The massacre at the end of the Kowloon City riots, the police brutality. They're all intended to hurt Mitsuhama's PR. What's the end goal? Why would anyone spend this much money to tank the reputation of their own police force? Taking out civil authority could be the first stage of a military coup. Maybe. Let's keep reading. Outbox. ZZXDSE Poe. This message has been corrupted. Ah. Alright, Q, I've reconsidered your proposal and I want in. You were right, Shu was a lost cause. Corporate to the bone, and trying to argue with her is like trying to talk to a brick wall. She doesn't give a damn about what the HKPF is supposed to stand for. All that matters is the company's bottom line. Oh, fuck you, you little weasel. At least I don't turn on my own people for a paycheck. Oh, God, I like Shu a lot. She's really good. It's funny, I used to be such an idealist. I joined the HKPF because I wanted to help people, but that isn't what the organization is about, whatever the recruiters say. Good cops don't have a place in Mitsuhama. The corporate culture of the HKPF either changes them if they're weak or chews them up if they're strong. Either way, they wind up broken, and I can't be a part of that machine anymore. The big change you're talking about is a change to fix things, a real honest-to-God chance. And so, as much as I hate your methods, I'm going to help. I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it because I want the HKPF to be better, and this is a chance to make it happen. A remote chance, but it's better than nothing. Sounds like he's expecting some kind of shakeup? Sounds that way. Tell Crate I'm in. I can bring you Chu, and I can help you dismantle the task force, but you should know that if you've been bullshitting me, if things don't change, I'm coming after you. You can count on that. Threatening a mage like Ku is rarely a good idea. Lamb would have gotten himself killed if he tried anything. Still, we learned something here. Lamb was convinced that Crate and her people were working towards some sort of shakeup. A big change. Ominous. Yeah. Let's keep reading. See what we could turn up. Justice. Irene, I know that you have every reason to hate the police, but hear me out. What happened to your family was wrong. I'm going to do everything I can to make it right. I can't bring your husband back, but I can help make sure that the constables who killed him paid for their crime. Big changes are coming, I promise. Between then and now, please allow me to cover your mortgage. I recently come into a large sum of money, and I want you to have it. Consider it a show of good faith until I can bring you the justice you deserve. I didn't know anything about this. Must have been related to some of old cases of Lambs from before he got assigned. Or maybe it was a personal thing. A friend of his. Or a romantic interest. Someone he cares about, that's clear. Feels like a motive in me. The woman's husband died, Lamb felt guilty, and he signed on with Crate to make amends. Yeah, maybe. Grouping up the people responsible for the Kowloon City massacre out of guilt, though? What kind of ass backwards thinking is that? The kind that idealists and zealots have always used to justify their actions. Nothing new about it. This whole thing raises more questions than it answers. Let's keep going. That was Outbox live chat folder. Combo. Did you authorize a second mind probe of Harding while she was unconscious? I'm looking at the transcript and she insists that 2 mages were screwing around with her brain. No, I was against you having her scanned in the first place, remember? Why would I give authorization for 2 different mages? I don't know, maybe you wanted 2 sets of findings to check against one another? I know you have that trust issue where magic is concerned. I didn't authorize anything. Oh, Chu's name is Fiona. Huh. And unless we have a second magical interrogator that I don't know about on the task force, I'm going to go ahead and guess that she's making it up. So, what, you just want to dismiss this? You don't think it warrants any further investigation? In a perfect world, I'd tell you to knock yourself out, but right now, in the world that we live in, there's no time for that. We're too close to Crate to go hunting for a mystery mage. The council doesn't want any more delays, Slam, neither does Mitsuhama, so drop it and do your job. I don't want to have to tell corporate about this. Alright, Fee, you win for now, but this discussion isn't over. Yeah, Lamb, it is. Keep going, Combo. Let's see what else is there. So, there is a second mystery mage that isn't Ku or Chu. Junk mail 6,000. Lamb's junk mail is packed to the gills with all manner of unsolicited messages. Scams, advertisements, countless pornographic images fill the screen. It'd take days to filter for anything, and a search by trial of error would expose the PDA to a whole host of nasty worms. Ugh. Never remind me to open my junk folder. Search the junk mail folder for tagged messages. Don't I have a tag ID? No. Was there something with a tag ID? zzxdse.poo. Junk mail. No, that's not a hit. Damn. What tag ID would I look for? Do I not have anything else? Guess not. What was the woman's name? Irene. No. Crate is not one. What else could I look for? Hey! Files tagged for coup, one file found. Good catch. Don't make me regret the fact that I brought you onto this team. Quit haranguing Crate with your high-minded bullshit. She's a busy woman and she doesn't want to hear it. Crate is a businesswoman. She isn't in this to change things. She just wants to get paid. If you keep harping about what the people need, you're going to piss her off and then we're both going to land on her shit list. I get that you have ideals, I respect them, but repeat this to yourself until it sinks in. The people aren't paying us, Ares is. This is a play by Ares, okay. We do what they say, and sometimes that means hurting people. Sack up and deal with it. Shit. If this is true, we got problems. Ares Macro is even bigger than Mitsuhama, and Ares Asia Holdings has a major presence on the executive council. This we know. Remember, Lamb, ultimately everything we're doing is for the greater good. Just wait until you see what's happening in Taipo with your own eyes. The change that you're looking for is coming, and as long as everything goes according to plan, it'll be here before you know it. Play it cool and everything will be just fine. Obviously, what we're up against was going to have access to money and resources. I expected that, but Ares? Well, that's damn near a worst-case scenario. Keep reading if you want. I gotta think about this a minute. I think that's everything we're getting. Because we got Lamb, we got Ku, Chu, Crate, Irene. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I'm thinking that you're right. Chu turns the PDA over in her hand, then flips off the device's power switch. She rubs her eyes, drawing your attention to the dark hollows underneath them. Alright, here's what we got. Crate and her people are working for Ares. They're trying to take Mitsuhama with the Executive Council so they can bring about some kind of change within the HKPF. They got a facility in Taipo that's kept under heavy guard or related to the change in some way. Oh, I should have searched for Taipo. It isn't much, but it's something. At least we know who's holding Crate's leash. The answer to that question isn't particularly comforting, but it's better than not knowing at all. Here's the million-dollar question. Is this enough to take to the Executive Council? I don't think so. Like I told you, my credibility is pretty low at this point. I don't think anyone on the council is likely to risk pointing the finger at Ares without more proof to go on. I'll call him, but I can't make any promises. Go back to your boat, Combo. Talk to your team. I'll call you when I know more. I feel like I missed something there. But I don't know what I would have searched for. Ku was a shot in the dark. Now, where's the butthole? Ah, there it is. What do you mean she isn't seaworthy? Look at her. She looks fine by me. Well, everything seems to be more or less in one piece. Did you and Shu get anything figured out? More to the point, do you know who we're fighting? Yeah, Crate and her people are being funded by Ares. That's not what I wanted to hear. Ares is serious business. So what's next? We can't exactly take the fight to them. We aren't equipped for that. They're up to something in Taipo. My best guess is that's where we're heading next. You have a target. Good. I would very much like to bring this episode to a close. Your PDA buzzes, cutting him off. Chu's face crackles onto the PDA. She looks haggard, even more so than before. The call was a bust, Combo. Still got a few execs willing to go to bat for me, but the rest have already written us off as a failure. No one's going to risk antagonizing Ares on my say-so. We're going to need a hell of a lot more than one misfiled email if we're going to convince them to move forward on this. Guess we're headed to Taipo. Yeah, looks that way. Look, I told your team that you would be able to compensate for helping me, but I never really specified what exactly that would be. I think you should know. You have my attention. Start with the bad news. I can't put a monetary value on what your team will receive. Truth to be told, I'm going to have to wrestle with Corporate to get them much of anything. The cost of renting out the Benteng came out to what had been set aside for your reward. Excuse me, what? You'll still get paid, I promise you that. It just won't be enough to retire on. Nothing I could do about it. It's just the way it has to be. Yeah, I'm sure it is. We never should have trusted. As for you, Combo, you're a different story. For you, I got something better than money. Keep talking? I could get your sin restored. Duncan's too. I could get your old lives back. Holy shit! That's right. Imagine the doors that open for you. You can return to Seattle, pretend none of this ever happened. Hell, you could do whatever you want. You could do it completely above board. What I'm offering you is the freedom to make your own choices again. The same freedom that Creighton Josephine Sang and Kindly Cheng took away from you. Anyway, I just wanted you to know that that's on the line before we head out to Taipo. I'm gonna get my kit ready. I recommend you do the same. We did all the side quests, so there's nothing else to do then. I'm on it. Let's finish this. Go to Yoma when you're ready. He'll sneak us into Taipo and we'll bring this thing to a close. Oh, and combo? Can't promise that we'll come back to the Benteng after this is over. Taking the sights because it might be the last chance you get. Got it. I'll see you at the boat. Oh, and combo, your boss's rock got broken in the move. I found it in about 50 pieces when we were here. It's in the waste bucket under my desk if you still want it, but I can't imagine it's worth much anymore. Sorry about that. The video feed crackles and dies. Well, that presents us with something of a conundrum, my friend. If this payment goes through, your Shadowrunning days with this team are over. With a sin, you would be a liability. You could perhaps remain in Heioi, but you need to find a different line of work. A difficult decision. I'll put some thought into it. See that you do. For now, we have a job to prepare for. Kindly Cheng wishes us to complete this task, and so we will, payday or no. The conspiracy could pose a threat to the Yellow Lotus, and we cannot say whether with certainty whether it does or not until we enter the warehouse in Taipo. You're right. Get ready. We got a secure facility to raid. Shadowland BBS. Looking for Milk Run. Experienced Decker looking for a fresh-faced team of runners looking for basic runs. Subcontractor tells jobs to us. Preferred. No jobs with experimental stims, secret cam labs, escapes on mopeds, the walled city, underwater pipes, or ferrets, just to be on the safe side. Message me. SJ, wouldn't take on your dullest jobs make this milk run a bit too, milky? For this team, no. Just this once, and I know that sounds crazy, so hear me out. I want to go on a run where half the team doesn't get riddled with bullets, or dissolve in acid, or fed to a giant meat grinder. Call me crazy, but I think it'd be a nice change of pace. Hey SJ, I got a mission I could probably throw your way. It requires some discreet sewer dredging below a knight-errant facility. Security should be lax, and the story about our awakened crocodiles there is probably just an urban legend. You guys want in? Yes! Perfect! GC, I don't think our partnership's gonna work out. Damn. Where's Pinky Swear? Hello, Shadows. I am trying to locate Pinky Swear. Last we heard, our paranoid friend was freaking out over a robot ants, but it's been quite some time since we spoke. Truth be told, I am getting genuinely worried. Any tips? Yeah, about the haiku stalking? You got something? Spit it out. Well, wasn't Jivebot, or Codex, or whatever the Matrix rumor mill seems to believe. Jackie, as in with a J. I have a sinking feeling that I know what you're about to tell me. Yeah, it was me. After Pinky and I split up, Pinky never changed the door codes. When I figured that out, I thought I'd just, play a harmless prank. You have a funny definition of harmless. She's probably in the middle of a psychotic break, running through the hills to escape a bunch of imaginary poetry ants. Well, if she's gone, we could raid her apartment. She's got a lot of great gear, and she was probably too busy panicking to change the codes. Again. Fuck it. Count me in. Damn, that's fucking cold. Tiger's Den infiltration recap. Oh, right, this thing. Gotta I keep fucking this up. No jobs. I don't think I used any medkits in that mission, so we could just go for it. Because I do want to finish this today. God, do I want to finish this today. Things all sorted out. Am I happy? Chutu? How can Hoyomo help me today? Let's save first, then do it. Also, I have stuff to level up. I could probably use some HP. Can I get anything else is the question. I could finally get some biotech. Hooray! Alright, let's finish the fight. As for our team is Gobbet. I think we should probably bring Raptor because this sounds like it's going to be a lot of bullets. And we need action economy. You watch the Benteng drift slowly out of view as the drunken mistake bobs turbulently on dark, choppy waves. Angry rain dimples the water's surface and obscures the world around you in a haze. Before long, the warehouse appears on the horizon, great gray silhouettes looming just beyond the docks. Crate and her people are guarding a warehouse here. You don't know what you're going to find inside, but it's the last lead you have to follow. If the conspiracy within the SDU is going to be stopped, it has to happen tonight in that warehouse. Chu sits nearby, fingers pressing into her temples, a sign of her distress, no doubt. But despite her evident discomfort, she still looks present and alert. Taipo, once a small fishing village now encrusted with cheap industrial warehouses, grows even closer. Water whips down from the sky as you bump up against the docks. You've arrived. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need 2 AP grenades. We'll bring a second medkit with us. An actually good one, please. And since this is the last mission, you get one, and you'll also get a res kit. You get a medkit. Fuck it, we'll give you 2. Wait, do I have a level 3? I do have a level 3. You'll get the voltaic grenade and a medkit. And I guess a shamanic healing too, just in case. And unfortunately we can't gear up Chu. I'd give her more medkits if I could. She's sluts. Cold rain lashes your face as you take your place on the Taipo dock. The storm is loud, practically deafening. Periodic thunderclaps roar like distant cannon fire. The flash of lightning stabs at your eyes. Chu stands beside you, bracing herself against the storm. She turns to Captain Yomo, practically shouting to be heard over the howling wind. Any chance anyone caught sight of us on the way in? The pirate cups his hand to his mouth and barks. You insult me! Crate's traitorous pigs were as blind to our approach as... Yeah, we got it, thank you. She pauses a moment as the sudden gust nearly bowls her over. Straightening, she leans towards you. Okay, we already know that the SDU is patrolling the area. There will probably be an Ares presence on site too. We need to be surgical in our approach. Take them from ambush if possible, kill them quickly. It means we need to creep ahead, not sprint. And if we spot them, we shoot them before they can catch sight of us. Got it? Don't worry about me. Are you gonna be alright? I'm as good as I'm gonna be. Head still pounding like a jackhammer, but I'll manage. We got the element of surprise on our side. On top of that, visibility and comms have been shot to shit by the storm. All these things are good for us. Yeah, I just love Shadowrunning in zero visibility weather with ice water surging around my knees and no feeling in my fingers. Fucking great. Alright, let's do this. Lead on, and remember, when you see the hostiles, take them out. If they manage to raise an alarm, you better believe that security personnel will flood the warehouse. That's a complication we don't need. Oh. I need to reload the file. Because guess what I forgot to get out of Craig's trash, or out of Chu's trash can? Rewind. I was so eager to finish it, I forgot about the whole entire reason we're here. The question is, can we do that? I don't know if we can, because I don't see a way into her command center. Was that just an empty platitude? I guess I can't get the rock then. Because she made it sound like I could, but like, I can't get into the command center. Well, I have an emergency save here just in case. Yeah, let's load the, Why would it be cold? Hong Kong is a subtropical climate zone. Winter? Also, wind chill and you know, water being on you, it all affects how the temperature gets distributed on you. There's a reason why wind chill is a term. Okay, that is everything. Even in winter, the coldest in the 40s. That's pretty fucking cold. Unless you mean Celsius, which means that's impossibly hot. Well, I say impossibly, that's somewhere in the realm of like the low 100s.
Well, for some people, it's impossibly hot.
I know it is for me, even though I've lived it for almost 40 years. a few optional things before you could do this. Are they quick is the question, because as mentioned, I want this done tonight. That's where the warehouse is. That is a frontal assault. That is also a frontal assault. Nothing beyond here. So I think we're just gonna be going for it, aren't we? We got a mage, we got a captain, and there was a third guy somewhere around there. Well, you know what's good for face checking? Haste. Can I spin kick these guys? No, they're not adjacent enough. Through all, you can talk the boss down. But we still have to fight, it sounds like. Captain, 2 captains, okay. Oh, why does he have to be 1 tile away? Gross. I guess I'll just finish my lunch. What did the wizard drop? Let's see if Chu can hit chain lightning. Aim. Give it to the robot. I know the robot has problems. Well, it hit, but it didn't chain like I was hoping. Oh, those are medical supplies. Okay. Overclock. I want these guys done and dusted. The problem is he has a lot of HP. I guess I could try get Iz to strip it, but like that would get me too, which is the problem. Also, Iz can't see here. Can't see any of them, damn. Yeah, I need the window open. It's fucking hot in my room. Like, I can't stop the chihuahuas. God, Craftons are ridiculously cranked. Sounds like there's more coming in. Oh, we got a sniper, huh? That needs to be taken care of yesterday. Alright, sniper down. This situation with Kosuke is a little awkward because I don't know how I'm gonna take care of this. Well, that guy's down. Let's grab you. Logistics access card. I wonder if I could have gotten more spells for Gobbit. Give her just a little bit more tactical pull, you know? Also, we have Chu here. What could she do? Can I just, like, fucking dunk this guy? Yes. Pretty good hit, too. Oh, God. Turns left until alert is sent. Where did that even come from? Fuck. Can we even get these guys in 2 turns? Come on. Get him! Oh, he's so close! There we go. So we have Gobbit, we have Chu, and we have Iz's 2 shots to kill this guy. Oh, he has grenade lob. Fucking hell. Oh, that's really fucking bad. It'd be nice if Raptor wasn't stunned. So I don't think we have the damage up to do anything here. Dispel magic, deflect. Well, I don't think a stun grenade is a magic effect. Oh, that's really fucking bad. Oh, I think this might be a wash. Holy shit. Like, I don't think Gobbit could do like 50 damage in 3 actions. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe I can. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. Especially when it's only 1 AP. As another 99% chance to hit miss. in the stream. This turns until alert 0. Does that mean it's gone, or do I have until the last turn to do this? Jeez, this thing is slow as shit. And the Grenader is actively turtling out. There we go. Now can I get there? Well, it seems like we did it before the alert went off, so... Good job, team. Down a letter. Chew. Have fun. These chihuahuas just won't stop barking. It's fucking crazy.
Poison chihuahua.
Poisoning my fucking patience, clearly, because, like, man, they've been barking for the past 10 minutes non-stop.
They're playing that dog barking game.
I can't because people in the house will get seriously fucking pissed at me.
It's a DR.
Oh, yeah. The train car is locked tight. You can't see any obvious way to open it, but as you're turning away, a faint glow catches your eye. Stooping down, you find the source of a light. A hidden card reader tucked under a low edge of the door. The card disappears into the reader, and the door to the train car rolls open. The inside is a mess. A number of massive crates have been hastily disassembled. It looks like someone was unpacking something large in a hurry. Turning your back towards the back of a car, a single intact crate catches your eye. It's a heavy industrial thing fabricated out of corrugated Duraplast and sealed with a series of maglocks. You don't see any sign of a panel or a keycard reader. The explosion doesn't reveal any obvious method of opening the crate. You do find, however, a small box that has been welded to one side. The label on the box read removes contents and add a control routine before activation. The box lid swings open. A generic black data stick sits inside. Lifting it, you find a universal data port set to the bottom. Ractor, could you look at this thing? Of course. Hand it here. Ractor slots the stick into his bracer and touch types a series of commands. A scrolling wall of text fills the display. This appears to be a firmware upgrade for some sort of control system. I can tell you it hasn't been applied yet. It is designed to be single use. Once you plug it into whatever it's meant to go, the stick burns itself out. Can't tell you any more than that, I'm afraid. I suggest we hang on to it, just in case we encounter whatever it was in those other crates. Can't believe we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of fucking robots a la, what's it called? A la Jinro the Wolf Brigade. Oh, the objective is north, but it looks like there are other ways to do things, so... What's over here? Because I know we saw some airy soldiers being like, wait, what was that? We want to get the drop on them if we do. such as hiding in the alleyways. What was that key mission item that you picked up? It was a key card for the train car we were in that had a data stick that is apparently important. Now going through here. These are knight errant. But they are hostiles. And this looks like an interesting way into the thing, but I feel like if we go through there, it's going to be a lot more violent. Let's see what other options there are. And let's save just in case. I want this to be as smooth as possible. Oh yeah, that is headbutting the organization. It might be safer to take the office that we see here. Sorry, knight errant dudes. Business is business, after all. Let's get Iz to throw some grenades in there first. Now watch as they all have grenade throws somehow. He's got a fair bit of HP left. Oh my god, I'm choking. Well, one guy's unconscious, one guy is near dead. Gaba isn't going to be able to take one out because she can't see him. That, overclock. Get the boy in there. Wow, that robot just did like 32 damage, what the heck? Line of sight blocked the buff Coast J again, I really should've. Why can't I choose anything with a Raptor? Weird. It just wouldn't let me use any other options. I'm surprised that van isn't... Oh, no, there's cover, but it is 3 turns to get there. Oh, that's interesting. Even if we could target them, if it says immune, robots don't get the buff. Well, they're both unconscious, at least. Oh, that is area security access. Okay. Interesting, because they were knight errant that we took out. Inspect a door. Interesting. There's a faint light coming through a crack in the door, and you can hear someone muttering to themselves. Ah, do we want to face check this? A startled-looking wage slave blinks up from the terminal at the sound of opening doors. Jaw drops open. Who the hell are you? Someone isn't above breaking someone's legs if they don't do what I say. I'm getting that. Good. Now I need you to tell me everything you know about the warehouse and what Ares is doing here. Well, I guess the room's cooled down enough that I can close the window. If this dog isn't going to shut the fuck up. I don't know anything about that. I'm just trying to keep my spreadsheets up to date. My boss would know more. I have the access key to his terminal. I needed to do my work. Here, just take it. Please don't hurt me. Hand it over. There's it. It's got an RFID chip. You just have to have it on your have it on you, and the terminal will grant you access. Now, please take it and go. I'm going. Don't tell anyone I was here. You'll regret it. You're gonna enjoy getting killed over a data entry job? Fuck that. I'm gonna pretend that none of this ever happened. Good man. He punches a button on his desk and the door slides shut. The distinctive thunk of a maglock clamping down follows. That doesn't look like the terminal. Somebody left this terminal without logging out of their admin. A powerful schematic fills the screen and illustrating the flow of electricity to the warehouse and the surrounding buildings. It appears the buildings in this area are running off their own design generator. The typo utility grid has been deemed to be old and unreliable. Navigating the file structure, you also find a passcode to a nearby substation gate, 2324. Where would I find a substation? Terminal, please. Terminal contains folder upon a folder of documents regarding Ares' use of outside contractors, along with internal memos detailing the corporation's intentions regarding them. After a few minutes, you find a memo that mentions Crate by name. Clearance level at Ares Upper Management. Operational agenda HKPF transitional event. Accessed by unauthorized personnel punishable by immediate termination. Hong Kong SDU to be discarded. Restaffed. I thought this said rest affected for a second. With Knight Errant. Target date within 2 months. Crate to be liquidated. She's currently useful but ultimately disposable. Poses a potent liability. That's how we get the boss. Doesn't surprise me. Ares has plans for some kind of change in the HKPF, and it looks like Crate isn't a part of their grand vision. They'll use her for exactly as long as they need her, and then replace her with one of their own. I'll bet she's super interested to learn about that herself. We got a lot of good things out of this little excursion, damn. Now, where would I find a substation is the question. Oh, I guess over here, huh? That's what I think it is. So they had a bunch of boxes. Knight Errant is the planned objective. And Crate isn't going to be a part of this whole thing. Hey, hey, hey. The door to the substation is guarded by a chain link fence. An old access panel hangs next to the lock and rusted date. Despite its age, the inset display grows invitingly. I like how I could just rip the gate out. But fuck that. We have a code. Perfect. She's only interested in the money. She's a mercenary through and through. Yep. Documentation for this control panel is surprisingly robust. Stickers dense with text have been plastered all over its casing, providing detailed instructions for the substation. From what you're regarding, it looks as though the substation regulates Taipo's local power grid. Disconnect the power and smash that bitch. Following the instructions, you disconnect the power, then smash it to splinters. All around you, lights begin to flicker and die. Awesome! I'm betting that rattled the SDU. If they're off guard, we'll have a few more seconds before they can raise the alarm. If we wind up fighting them, that is. They'll never see us coming. I love how at the end of the day, even though despite being a Shadowrunner and a Yama King thwarter, and also a shaman, Gobbet is still just a teenager and just loves vandalism. No, no, no. Can we sneak by there is the question. Oh, nope, that's not going anywhere apparently. And the office didn't bring us anything, so we just have to go strolling through the front gate, I guess. Oh, damn it. I didn't even get time to prepare. And they're hitting me with AP. Gross. I'm gonna deal with those mages in the only way I know how. Being a little hater. Too bad they're 2 tiles away. Ugh. Honestly, I should probably deal with the shock trooper in front of me. I can't just walk in there and dunk these guys. It'd be nice, but this one would prove to be a problem. Wow, he's still alive. Holy shit. Gobbet, please, I'm begging you. Thank you. Chu should have an opportunity to do something funny here. There we go. Perfect. Sadly, I can't see the other guy, so I can't double tap. Question is, are those guys listed as participants? Because they only showed 3 active dots, so we should be fine if we kill these guys. Overclock. And aim. Wizard down. Alright, Gobbit, or it's all on you. Take us home. You can do it. I would have laughed so hard if she missed a fucking 99% chance. Alright, we made it. This is the warehouse that Ares hired the SDU to defend. This is where we're gonna find our answers. Before we walk through that door, though, make sure you're ready for a fight. I'm as ready as you are. More than ready than that, I hope. Not gonna lie, Combo, I'm really hurting over here. I think I'm feeling the delayed after effects of that magical energy I soaked up back at the police station. Look, I'll do my best to see this through, but if anything should happen, I'll finish it for you. Don't worry about that. I'll hold you to that. Now lead the way. I'm right behind you. In we go. Oh, it's a real party in there. Oh boy. What do we got? We got Captain, Grenader, Forcer, Shocker, Shocker. Probably shouldn't have brought Is. No, God! What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna load that autosave. Holy shit. It's a 9:28, so it should be when we just opened the warehouse. For armored assault vehicles and a full APC. Now let's try that again. And shoot the shock troop. Actually, wait. Okay, the Grenader's not nearby. And Iz will hide over here. Gobbit's gonna, what is in all those tubes is the question. They also have a fucking mounted rocket launcher.
Maybe you should take a rocket launcher for yourself.
Well, it is a vehicle type, but I haven't. We'll have to see if that's in the cards. Ah, yes, cover. A fucking crate of rockets. The big problem is that they all have very practical cover that's kind of obnoxious. Well, here's hoping. That wasn't the spell I wanted to use. Chew. Initiate the machine. And overclock it. The big issue is that, well, Kosuke is carrying grenades, so we should be fine. The only problem is that the Grenader there will make it a problem if we attempt anything, so I think if we're going to grenade something, it should be around here? Oh, shock troopers. Fine. I feel like we could have done better with Kosuke, but... The only problem now is I gotta fucking do some work as Cass. Takes us 2 turns to get to anyone, so I think I should beat up the Grenader, honestly. Because that's going to be the problem. Well, it's knocked unconscious. Sweet. But I only have 1 AP to deal more damage to something else. And I don't think I am guaranteed to do AP damage, so I guess I could just, let's go 2 for 2 and see if we could get AP damage on this. Unfortunately, no. I could sure scare the piss out of them, though. Oh boy, howdy, they don't like me. How did they hit? Wow! That's a dick move of a hit. One? Well, I see a guy who's ready to... itching to get fucking fisted. Coach Che's on the move! What that boy doing? Oh, you got a laser. Well, that guy's knocked out. Guess we can hit the Grenader? Oh, it would be so tempting to throw a grenade into that hot mess, but that'd also be a rude move. Even with an aimed shot, come on, Chew. Oh, double shot aims at a single target. That's kind of obnoxious. Well, at least we got rid of 2. We got rid of 2 of them. This feels a bit too easy, not gonna lie. Oh, that is one hell of a miss, Gobbet. What the fuck? Oh, what a waste of movement. Fucking fart gas! And robot coming in to clean up the scene. Jesus Christ. That is God's favorite minion if I missed 90% chance to hit. As the sounds of gunfire die down, Chu's eye locks on the transport windows that line the western wall of the room. On the other side of the window sits the most impressive armory you've ever seen. Sinister-looking black and yellow vehicles emblazoned with stylized logos sit parked in front of the stacked cases of ordnance. A half-track armed with a battery of surface-to-air missiles dominates the center of the room. The vehicles are military-grade, designed for battlefield use, but the insignia of the HKPF adorn each one. Fuck me, that's what Ares is working towards. With enough gear like this, they could stage a coup. In a way, I think that's what they're doing. Look at the insignia on those, combo. Knight-errant branded police vehicles, Ares regalia on HKPF material, and enough firepower to take out half the buildings of Victoria Harbor. You do the math. Yep, they want to take control of the HKPF. They're gonna pull the police contract out from under Mitsuhama, maybe even merge it with Knight Errant. When they do, they'll have total control of the security in the Free Enterprise Zone. That was the big change Lamb was working towards, a brand new police force under Ares Macrotech. Right, and Ares' first order of business was making Mitsuhama look so bad they could swoop in and take the contract. Months of police brutality, hundreds of people massacred in Kowloon, all to help Ares with a fucking contract. If they're already this entrenched here, they've gone so far as to rebrand their damn artillery. They must be close to making their move. Enough proof to get Mitsuhama off their asses and into the fight? More than enough. We'll have to secure the location first, though. They won't send in their own troops against Ares. The last thing they want to do is spark off a corporate war. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Clear it out ourselves? Exactly. If we can secure this warehouse, everybody wins. Mitsuhama gets the evidence to haul Ares before the Executive Council. I get back in corporate's good graces, and you get your sin back. We just... Ugh. Take a second. I need you in fighting shape. I'll be... Oh, come on, Chu. We still got a job to do. Be fine. I just need it. Fuck, I'm seeing double. Need a second to catch my breath. Without another word, she pitches forward, and her face hits the floor with a dull smack. Great. That's just wrong. Wonderful. What the fuck is wrong with her? Chu struggles to lift her body off the ground, groaning through clenched teeth. The cords stand out on her neck and her temples are flushed nearby purple. She holds herself, trembling like a newborn foal. Oh, what the fuck happened? Do your best to bring Chu back to her senses. She's conscious, but borderline incoherent. Her eyes are badly bloodshot and half rolled back into her skull. This isn't good. Chu's mouth falls open, but the sound that comes out is unintelligible, something between a moan and a whimper. Tears begin to well in the corners of her eyes. The crackle of static from the warehouse's PA system cuts in, drowning Chu out. Hello, Harding and Senior Inspector Chu. Welcome to the future site of the Toho Harbor Complex. You know, you really should have stayed with your pirate friends. You weren't hurting anyone out there. We probably would have left you alone. Still isn't too late to turn back. I'd talk to the orc on the docks, get on this fancy boat, and never set foot on the Free Enterprise territory again. Or don't and die here. Choice is yours. PA system cracks again, then dies. Chu's eyes flutter, then focus. She turns her head to stare at you. Combo, listen. I can't help you. Another hit of drain might kill me. I don't even think I can walk straight right now. Yeah, I'm getting that. You're gonna have to finish this. I'm useless. Just remember what you stand to gain when this is through. You can win this with or without me. You have to. Don't worry about me. I'm on it. Thank you. Come to me when this is done. We'll radio Mitsuhama, turn this place over to them, and get your life back. Choose out, which is unfortunate because she is actually quite useful. Now we got a big old fight on our hands. Anything I'm unaware of? The terminal has been wired into a large, vaguely sinister-looking device that has been mounted to the warehouse floor. Gold contact plates line the base of the device, and a variety of articulated arms hang idly from its four elevated pylons. Power dock charging control station, searching for paired slave device. Device missing or out of range. Weird. Chu took a med kit with her, didn't she? Oh. Oh god, we gotta fight. I gotta punch fucking Tachicomas. Though this does pose an interesting opportunity. Let's get Gobbet to safety. Ooh. Slave device detected. Please connect a compatible combat control module. Oh boy. Command device detected. Use the command. Oh, we need a super hacker to do this. But I guess we can overload the batteries of one of them.
We need a super hacker, Isabel.
Yeah, that's the thing. I should have absolutely used Isabel for that opportunity. Can I get the other one is the question. Also, I should probably get Cassandra to fucking do something. Well, that wizard is down. But there are no other wizards in place. So I should just bully the shit out of this wizard. What? Oh my god, Cassandra. What are we gonna do with Koschei is the question. I have an idea, but I'm wondering if it's enough. Oh, they mentioned that the stick was a one and done though, so I don't think we're getting another one killed. This is overclock, right? Yep. Oh god, that thing has 130 HP and full armor. And there's a conjurer nearby. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, buddy. Ugh. Increased chance for crit. No crit. Man, I keep misclicking. That's really fucking obnoxious. But one wizard is down. And decked another one. Jesus, that thing is powerful. They really don't like Koschei. I don't see what the beef is. Well, I could get rid of 2 for 1 at least. There we go. Conjure down. Oh hey, that's a pretty looking pile of enemies to hit with grenades, actually. I should get Raptor out of there, because that's a pretty bad place for him to be in. But ultimately, there's no really good place for him to be at the moment. I mean, right here's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, that's a twofer. Can't use that. Let's give Is more accuracy. What was that shot? That went at a 90-degree angle. Well, I don't like this guy punching my robot, so I'm gonna fucking deal with that. That's my robot mascot. You get the fuck out of here. And now I have to punch a robot, I guess. Just fucking McGilligorillaing a robot, double fist slamming that shit. Alright, their captain is down, so all that's left is the robot. Speaking of robot, we could have robot on robot violence. Get some! Ooh, wow, that did AP damage. Awesome. It's a shame small arms fire isn't doing much against the giant robot. Coach Che, you got anything under the hood? Can you finish this off? Ooh, almost. Oh, here come more. Oh, they're coming in from all sides. Okay. Huh, don't like that. That's really bad for Raptor. I was gonna put Gobbet in such a bad position.
I wonder who.
You wonder who what?
That put Gobbet in a bad position.
No. She's not in one yet, but if I were to get that summon there, it would put her in a real bad position. Robot, I want you to shoot that motherfucking robot in the face dead. Oh, right, it repaired itself. Robot down. Got a combat mage, got a shock trooper, got a guard, and a grenader there. So long as we're spread out, the grenader ain't shit. And I do hate me some wizards. Well, wizard down. Got a guard and got a shock trooper. Guess we'll punch the grenader in the face. Hey, what's up? Oh, Isabel is in a bad position. Boy, howdy. And, well, let's lob some grenades in there. That was a good grenade lob. Oh, I want that spirit so bad, but we're in no position to do it. Ractor is like right next to a combat mage. Fuck. And I can't pull Ractor back because of the circumstances, so I guess over here would be better. Meanwhile, Gobbet, what are you gonna do, girl? Oh, probably not get flanked would be a good idea. Oh my god, another one? What the fuck are we gonna do? Yes. Oh man. Gobbet took a pretty meaty hit. What the fuck are we supposed to do against this, especially since we used our one ship? This is like 2 or so full waves of dudes. This should be second wave, shouldn't it? I need to punch butts, but whose butts to punch is the question. The combat mage is so far away. I think I just gotta take care of what's in front of me with the Grenader. Well, the Grenader's asleep, so that's not a problem for now. Honestly, I should get rid of all anti-personnel before doing it, or I should be anti-personnel until this shit's figured out, because there's a lot of problems here. And I don't have killing hands up, so it's even worse. God, missing a point-blank shot. Sure is XCOM odds today. Well, the wizard is down. The captain is directly in front of Ractor, which is an issue. And alongside that, there's a giant robot here. No, Jake. 99%. Like, we have seen 99 miss so many times today. Hey, Gobbet, you wanna do something stupid? Will this work? Actually, if we're gonna do that, we should do it here. Because I want that guy to get away from me. Oh wait, that was Iz. I feel like if I were to hit the shock trooper, they'd pop Gobbet. So let's get rid of the shock trooper while we're here. Nice, nice. Good, good. Can we get the wizard from downtown? No, but we can sure hit the robot and our robot. God, they are hyper-focused on Coast... Oh... Okay, let's see. Usual plan, haste on combo. And Raptor got pretty wounded there, but I don't have heal up. Guess we'll just give the buff sweep for now, make sure combo doesn't miss. Even though we have determined that she will, in fact, at some point miss. No matter what. 99% absolutely fucking sucks. Start stripping the armor of one of the enemies, at least. Coast Che only having 2 shots kind of sucks. There's also the SDU captain right in front of us. I should really take care of that. Or just miss entirely. Cool. Nice. Buffed accuracy, 98%. Love this video game. Unfortunately, can't get to the last combat mage. They're still stunned for the round. I could work on the Grenader, though. Coast Che, Raptor's doing fine. It's Coast Che that's the issue. Coast Che was wounded 11. I mean, this should be enough to get him back up and running. Ooh, wow, that was a big hit on my part. Great update, it was delicious. Good. It always is. Oh, it sucks that I got hit that fucking bad, boy howdy. Alright, fuckface, let's get this, well, no. Ah, fuck. I'll leave Fido to deal with that. That Grenader needs to get the fuck out of here. Alright, Grenader down. We could start putting the screws to this spider tank at least. Okay, hey, overclock is on. Get to work, robot. You know what's great for wizards? Laser guns. Wizard down. Unless the wizard has a laser gun himself. If they did, they would be a pretty bad wizard for using technology. Well,
I caused laser bolt. Shoot you a laser gun. Ah, fuck!
That wasn't magic at all, asshole! Ooh. Ooh, I can start making work. Oh god! 64 damage to the robot. Oh, Raptor's in trouble. Raptor's unconscious, fuck! And Kosuke has no AP. Oh god, I gotta figure something out here. We are currently down 2 actions. I think I gotta put the boots to something. Oh, well, we can gain an action, honestly. There we go. That could help us out a lot. There we go. Now we could beat the tar out of this thing. Oh, it is. I hope you're a crack shot. There we go. One of the asshole brigades down. And we tagged the punk that's been hitting us this whole time. Good, good. Excellent. And the robot's back. And so is Kosuke, or so is Raptor. Raptor can't help out at all, unfortunately. Okay. We need to strip armor, but we're having a hard time doing so. Thankfully, that's been answered. Cassandra want kill. Wow, I damaged the AP of a robot with a punch. Missing 287% chance to hits, huh? We feeling saucy today, huh, game? Damn, nice shooting, Iz. That was when we punched the shit out of this thing. And then punched the shit out of this guy. And then punched the shit out of this guy. Who the fuck's left? Guess I'll go over here and get ready for the worst. Time to use one of those medkits. Yeehaw. Oh, that's the encounter. Crate comes barreling into the room, her weapon drawn. The heavy ballistic plates of her uniform make her look more mechanical than organic, an impression magnified by the coldness of her voice. That was quite a feat, taking down those drones. Don't get your hopes up, though. Your skills won't be enough to save you. You sure about that? You've taken down everything you've thrown at us. Hell, you worked for Joe. You know what we were up against in the Walled City. Your performance in the Walled City was impressive, I'll give you that, but I still got you outgunned. You may be good, but you're not invincible. All it takes is one well-placed bullet. Glad to hear you feel that way. I was afraid you'd surrender before I got the chance to make you pay for what you did in the Nightjar. Who? Oh right, the collateral from the ambush. That was just business. If your friend didn't want to get shy, he shouldn't have been in the way. Before we get into this, there's something you should know. Make it quick, I'm getting paid by the hour. Ares is gonna stab you in the back after they make their move. That's quite a claim. Can you prove it? Let's see for yourself. She studies the pages for scrolling text after you push to her PDA. Her brow furrows as she reads. Finally, she looks back up at you. Thank you for showing me this, but this doesn't change anything. For the time being, I'm on Ares' payroll. I'm gonna have to revisit our arrangement before they make their move, but this doesn't change what I have to do today. It could. Who's to say that I didn't kill you in this warehouse? You could disappear. No. Can't do. I have a reputation to uphold. Man. So that did nothing for this, huh? Or was this another you have to do it in a certain order of operations? It's one piece of the puzzle. Okay, so it's not a specific order. I saw a message that Ku sent out. It says that you're only in this for the money, that it's just a pay. Yeah, and? Just that you don't have any real stake in how this plays out. Not a true believer like Lamb was. You're a mercenary, not a cop. Ares just a client for you. You can walk away if you want to. I don't need ideological reasons to do my job. I just do what I'm paid. No questions. Why is my intelligence high, too? I wonder if it's because I trashed the spider bots. I don't need ideological reasons to do what I'm paid. I do what I'm paid, no questions. Sound familiar? We're not that different. Ares is all about money too. We just trashed about 1 million new yen in spider drones. Who do you think they're gonna blame? A frown overtakes her face. Behind it you can see a brief flash of worry. You can still walk away from this. There's no need for any more bloodshed today. There's a long pause. Finally, she acquiesces with a nod. Alright, combo, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. On the count of 3, I'm gonna tell my men to lower their weapons, and then we're gonna walk out of here calmly and peacefully. You take the warehouse, we disappear. Deal. We're out of here. Pleasure doing business. And just so you know, it was never anything personal. I was just carrying out my client's wishes. First Josephine sang, then Ares. Same as you, every day. Just get the hell out of here, Crate. And don't cross paths with me again. Don't worry, I won't. Is that it? I'm surprised, A, they're still there, And B, the team didn't chime in with that. I can't leave. Oh, I love this game. When was our last autosave? Load game. 9:42. That was 20 minutes of combat ago.
I want this one tonight. 500 hours later.
Why does this keep happening? Is there a console command I could do?
The end of Shadowrun. Next day. The end of Shadowrun. Next time. I bet, goddammit.
God, it's like fucking Library of Runa all over again. What's the console command, Divine Hero? Like, I saw... If you restart the fight, you can use the console to kill stuff. Can I use one to open doors? Shadowrun Hong Kong console commands. Some more commands. Add AP, add Karma. End team's turn. Kill all enemies. Kill all visible enemies. Every action. 100% HP. Stun all enemies. Can't save and reload. It is 20 minutes of combat a while ago, Ludegara. That's why I kind of don't want to do that. Also, this is a fandom. It's probably ass. Shadowrun series fandom.com. Ugh. This is a common bug. The one walkthrough right now says they can never get this option to work. Oh, that sucks. God, do I really just have to do kill all over and over? I know.
Not my light kills you with mind. Ah!
Personal experiences aren't evidence to show that, in fact, what you're seeing right now is in fact happening and it is a common bug for other people. What I need right now is, hopefully, a debug command to open a door. End team's turn. Kill all enemies within indicator radius. Kill all visible enemies. Reaction has hit. Regenerate. Restore EP. Stun all enemies. Add Karma. Reboot. Destroy P, kill AI, slaughter, death ray, stun ray, suicide, end turn, clear save, refresh, toggle god mode or never miss, accuracy load, execute, toggle debug, interact. Auto intern, toggle PD, toggle log, toggle active nodes. So stat, skills, player visibility, renders path, right active. Count players, count tiles. Debugs, dump console. God mode, render, history, tile. Draw, other buttons, cycle game speed. Move X and Y. Stuck a typo. Had the same problem on one playthrough, got stuck on 2 neutral character turns. Hit Alt F1, click Command, type in end turn. Error is not an active camera region. Interesting. Alt F1. Click CMD. Where's CM? Oh, CMD. Click CMD. End turn. Door went open. Stuck in the same fight. Use console to warp inside the topmost rolling door. Use slaughtery. Tried to warp thing and end the fight. Nothing else happened. I'm stuck in the room. Slaughter. Kill the mobs. Not sure. Seems so. Not resolved. None of these really pose a solution outside of slaughter is the issue. But let's see if end turn at least. Yeah, like I figured move would do it, but the problem is we need the data of what the where the coordinates are, and I don't know where that is. Yeah, we can't interact with anything. Oh god, that if we can't interact with anything, that means we can't even warp out. Fuck. Are you kidding? Dialogue, doors won't open, I can't use the warp sheet to get past them. Stuck in this fight. Then I get stuck in it, the battle just won't end. Stuck in the room, had the exact same issues. Click fan, warp, click enter. Type slaughter 255. Yeah, this isn't giving me a solution. Save load to see if that makes things interactable at least. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Well, we can't save is the issue. Wow, that's incredibly awful. F1. We have controller, first house. Doesn't seem like any of the commands are working either. Like, it doesn't seem like end turn worked either. Alright, let's see. Had worked for you after the save event, kept loading up and trying out the new solution. Get stuck till the new neutrals, nothing had worked. Killed everything in the room, quick save and quick load when everything is dead. When I quick loaded it, came back and I could interact with an item on the floor and finally open it back up. Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting doesn't work. It doesn't tell me what I want. Character events and bugged. Typo. Actually, bug reports will probably be better for this. Typo speedruns, bonus mission, stuck in typo mission, what we saw. Any benefits to man ending. Daily lie. Surface cult, starting a character. Bug and mini campaign. Try giving yourself some karma or money to see if the commands are actually working. J and karma K. I don't think the console command is working at all, actually. Weird. Main errors stalled detect in player ready, player ready. Camera region exterior is not in the active camera region, can only modify active camera region. There's a thing on the right that says cheat. God kill, warp. UI, zoom, load 3, fast fogs. Stall detect and player ready. Yeah, I don't think this is working either.
Oh yeah, being said. Whoopsie daisy.
I didn't do shit. This has always been the problem with Hong Kong, is that it's just been buggy as fuck. Ugh. Like it was doing good until now, and then like it just stopped working. And apparently, no one has a solid answer for what to do. We could always just try the thing. Load game, autosave. And then we're just gonna cheat this shit through it. Oh, that fucking sucks so much, dude. Yep, there's that. So, boop. Alt F1. Kill. Enter. E-trigger error is the big thing I'm looking at here, where they're talking about camera region is not the active camera region. Kill. Enter. Wait. How did those two survive the kill? Kill. Kill. Hello? The fuck do you mean I gotta actually play this part out? Are you serious? Try slaughter. I don't see a slaughter command, but... There we go. That did that. And... There's a third person there. Okay, good. Now, to make this legit, Alt F1. Can't save. Your PDA buzzes, the tone is instantly familiar. Kindly Cheng is on the line. Hello? I take it you secured the Ares facility? You're surprisingly well informed, Auntie. Our dear friend Yomo has been very good about sending regular progress updates. It's part of his job, you know. So tell me, what are they doing there? What's being stored at the warehouse? It's an armory. Ares is planning to take over the HKPF. Ah, I see. There's a long pause. Kindly looks down at her drink, a contemplative look on her face. Finally, she raises it and takes another sip and then sets it down on a nearby table. I know that Chu has offered to restore your sins. Make a calm call to Mitsuhama and you'll get your old life back. I have a counter-proposal. Go ahead. I'm listening. Don't turn the warehouse over to anybody. Burn that fucker to the ground. You do this for me, and you'll be set with the Yellow Lotuses for life. Every privilege you can imagine, every extravagance, however rare or expensive, it'll all be yours for the asking. All for the price of some gasoline and a match. Wait, burn it? Why? Turning the facility over to Mitsuhama won't stop Ares. It'll force their hand, push them into attempting an immediate takeover. The end result will be long and bloody, and Mitsuhama will lose in the end anyway. If Ares Macro is set on taking over the HKPF, nothing will stop them. They'll have the resources to succeed, and in the end, no matter how desperately Mitsuhama they'll have the resources to succeed in the end, no matter how desperately Mitsuhama attempts to resist. Why not just let them do that? What does it matter if Ares controls the police? Use your head, deity. Under Mitsuhama, the HKPF was content to leave well enough alone when it came to the triads. They knew which neighborhoods were theirs and which were ours, and they did us the courtesy of keeping their noses out of our business. But if Ares were to take over, when Ares takes over, that could all change. They'll likely make a priority of replacing us with an organization that they already got in their pocket. The 44 Knives, perhaps, or the Red Dragons. The Yellow Lotus would not survive such a change. The old woman inspects her glass again, dipping a pinky down to tap the ball of ice that floats in the center of her drink. One more thing, Auntie. The jade conch that you sent us to receive got broken. Who broke it? Was it you? Did that incompetent bitch drop my stone? It was an accident, Auntie Cheng. If anyone was at fault, it was the transport pilot. Yes, but all the same. A deep scowl overtakes her face. Her cheeks have turned to an ugly shade of crimson. Combo. When you burn the warehouse, see to it that Chu understands what it means to cross the Yellow Lotus. What it means to cost us money. Nod respectfully. You heard my offer, and you know what I'm willing to pay. I pray that you make the right decision, for all our sakes. Her image flickers off your PDA, and the call has been terminated. Well, now what? Chu struggles to lift herself to a kneeling position as you approach. She looks up at you with red-trimmed, horribly bloodshot eyes. The veins in her temple are still throbbing, and you can see red crescents where her nails have bitten into the palm of her hands. Don't worry about Crate. She's been taken care of. Good. That's really good. I reach into my pocket and grab my PDA. See, the problem here is, while that's an alluring touch, I don't think I could trust a corporation here. So I think I have to backstab Chu here. Keep it. I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Change what? I'll get you to safety, but we're burning this place to the ground. Sorry. Cheng's orders? Has to happen, Chu. If this warehouse goes to Mitsuhama, the Yellow Lotus will pay for it. I'm too weak to stop you. Do what you're gonna do. Enjoy your life in the shadows, Combo. You just sacrificed your one and only chance to get out. At least I did good by Chu. Even though she's not gonna, you know, get back in the good graces of corporate, I didn't kill her. Billowing clouds of choking smoke fill the sky, stinging your eyes and clogging your nostrils. The fire you set is doing its work nicely. Flames gout from the warehouse windows, bathing you in waves of near unbearable heat. That's really going up, huh? Auntie Ching should be pleased. Gunshow sure as hell won't be, I promise you that. When he finds out that you turned down Chu's offer, he's gonna be livid. I know, but I don't have much choice in the matter. I don't want my sin back, and I don't want to see an end to this team. Comlink buzzes again. Yomo's face winks onto the screen. Ahoy, my friend! You are finished with the warehouse, and much as plain as day, Yomo can see the flames from where he stands. It's probably best that we get to move on now. We don't want to be here when the owners of that warehouse come a-callin'. Probably right. You're taking us back to the Benteng? Yes, and from there directly to the bolt hole. Kindly Cheng has informed me that big changes are afoot within the organization and that we should prepare ourselves for a lengthy voyage aboard your fine ship. Yomo? The butthole isn't seaworthy. She's like a sieve with a rudder. Not anymore. Utama's men have been working tirelessly to repair her in your absence. She isn't ready to set sail yet, but soon enough she'll be perfectly capable of crossing the Pacific unaided. Crossing the Pacific? Yomo, where are we going? To the new home of the Yellow Lotus, beautiful girl. Come now, we must go. But trust, Yomo, all will be made clear in time. So yeah, these two endings are for the part where either you want your sin back or stick to the shadows. Oh, is this just straight the ending? The fire-wreathed warehouse burns at your back. The last of Ares and his legacy seem to be nothing but a mound of embers. You return to Yomo in the drunken mistake. The pirate revs his engines and tears out to the harbor. Ahead of the medevac transport you called in for Chu. Thoughts vibrate within your skull. You know the inspector will live, but your opportunity to flee back to your old life has now left the table. Gone for the moment you torch the warehouse. You hear Yomo's voice cut through the howling wind. He says Duncan is left. Word travels fast in the shadows, and he's finished with you. So, he's gone too. The drunken mistake speeds away from Taipo Harbor, carrying you back to Benteng. Seems kindly Cheng was right. You and your team have a long sea voyage ahead of you. Man, it's kind of rough that like you have to choose between Duncan and the team.
Abandoning your brother, what? So yeah, I had bullet. It keeps happening.
But you can't trust corporate, Festivor.
I know.
That's what sucks about this.
Happening. It keeps happening.
The butthole motors along, cutting through the choppy waves of the South China Sea. Pretty unfortunate that Duncan ditches you. I wish he was a bit more verbal about it. Granted, this is a short campaign, but I wish there was a moment where he'd... Well, I guess there probably was if he talked to the team before the mission. I guess it's just in my end, I messed it up there. But, like, I wish it was a bit more obvious that he wanted to, talk to you about it. The upside for getting your sin back, you and Duncan start a security firm. But the problem is that I'm ditching the team, and I really like the team. That, and you just can't trust corporate. Like, it's... Like, there would be a fucking line there, and it would be rough. Of course, sound of Captain Yoma's voice echoes down from the wheelhouse. He's singing a crude Indonesian sea shanty, and between verses he barks with laughter. Well, he seems to be enjoying himself. Let him have his fun. I'm too tired to stop him anyway. I believe we are all needing rest, my friend. Thankfully, the clamor of the shop work should drown out all of the captain's musical exuberance. Working in the shop will be risky with the engines up and running now, but I welcome the challenge. It'd drive Duncan crazy if you were here. I hear you, Seattle, but this is how it had to happen. That's the life you chose for yourself. You're good at it and you like it. Duncan doesn't. What did you expect him to do? Don't blame yourself, Combo. You're cut out for this life and he isn't. And the inverse is true. He had a normal life and you never did. What were you gonna do? Be a clerk in a stuffer shack? Sell tasers at Weapons World? Yeah, I can't really see it. Look to the future, not the past. As you progress into a better position in life. So tell me, my friend, what do you intend to do when you arrive in Seattle? Oh, we're going to Seattle. What the fuck? I'm gonna go see Raymond. I owe him that, at least. Ah, familiar bonds. I hope that he is recovering from his ordeal. For all his faults, it seemed like he meant well. After that, you should definitely make contact with the Yellow Lotus members in Seattle. Once we have been introduced, we can start ensconcing ourselves in the Seattle underworld. And that, in turn, will lead to safety. I don't know about either of you, but I got a pretty good feeling about this one. What you think, Seattle? Ready to show us the sights of the UCAS? Get in a whole new set of trouble? Because if you ask me, I think we're going to have an interesting life no matter where we wind up. I'll drink to that. To the future, right? Whatever that might be. Friends and family, because, well, that's all we got. The Baiju burns like a slug of old kerosene and engine grease going down, with the faintest aftertaste of copper wiring and old shoe leather. Not the worst liquor. Not by a long shot. That's the spirit. No matter what happens when we make landfall, we'll be ready for it. Come hell or high water, we're survivors. Come on, toss that bottle over here. As you settle in for another day on the long trip to Seattle, you feel a sense of calm wash over you. Yomo's rough arias intermingle with the sounds of the wind and the waves, blending into white noise. It's a strangely comforting sound. At the end of the room, a wide porthole gives you a view of the open ocean. The sky outside is so brilliant, it's almost blinding. Squinting at the light, you let your eyes close. For now, at least, the horizons seem clear. Seattle feels strange after so much time away, but it still feels like home. But it's curiously foreign at the same time. With Kindly Cheng and your crew on your side, you rapidly make it feel like you never left Hong Kong. Kindly introduces you to Zheng Li Quan, the Seattle Mountain Master of the Yellow Lotus, and through him you find both work and safety. With your help, the Yellow Lotus rapidly expands its influence into the Puyallup Barrens. Business booms in 2058 when Don James the Hammer O'Malley is assassinated, kicking off a gangland war that affords the Yellow Lotus rapid gains in both influence and territory. Through your own skill and Kindly Chen's trademark ruthlessness, your team steadily carves out a large chunk of Seattle Metroplex for the Triad. This expansion continues until the Renraku arcology inexplicably seals itself off from the outside world, trapping its hundreds of thousands of residents inside. The UCAS military cordons the structure off, casting a pall over the Metroplex. In response, the Yellow Lotus widely chooses to slow their expansion, to better remain off the military's radar. The world turns, seasons change, and life moves on. I also gotta clear my throat. Did you win? Yeah, with a couple debug tools we managed to get to the ending. In the following months, Ares Macrotech takes over the contract for the HKPF from Mitsuhama. The Tolo Harbor Complex is completed, and a new heavily militarized police force walks the streets of Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, the feud between the Red Dragon Association and the Yellow Lotus erupts into a full-scale gang war in the early 2060s. The Red Dragons prevail in the conflict, and Hong Kong's branch of the Yellow Lotus is completely annihilated. The triad traditions live on in the Seattle Metroplex under the steward of Zhang Li Quan and Kindly Cheng. Duncan's fate is forever a mystery to you. If he lives, you never heard from him again. You and your team remain tightly knit as ever. Together you look to the future and the promise that it still holds. Oh, it's such a fucking rough ending. I do kind of wish it was made more apparent that Duncan would have absolutely, you know, bailed with the offer. But I guess you can't know everything, can you? But I feel like if you took the offer, it would be almost a certainty that everybody on the team would be fucking dead. Because it straight up says that the Red Dragons take over. I assume he would comment if you took him. True. I think the one question I'm wondering is, A, sure, I would like to hear something funny related to real-life Hong Kong, and B, I want to know if there's a way if you can have your cake and eat it too. Like, if you get your sin, can you bring the team along, or if you decide to help out Kindly Cheng, can you keep Duncan? It would make sense in the terms of Shadowrun and, well, Cyberpunk as a whole, that you can't have everything. You have to make a choice. But I kind of like, there's just no and no. Like, it makes sense that you have to make a choice. And unfortunately, it seems that the family is split apart here. And it kind of sucks. The decision makes sense. I don't fault them for coming to this decision. I just wish Duncan was a bit more verbal in the instances when you have the whole team together. I was looking up the real-life typo, which is northeast part of the New Territories. Turns out there's a housing development called Wang Fuck. Man, that's terrible. But yeah, this is definitely like a little epilogue for the whole thing. And I enjoyed it. It was a nice little, like, denouement. I do think that Gobbet and Isabel should have been a lot more insistent at the end to make sure that you straight up 100% kill Crate. That was one thing I kind of wish was there. Two, as I mentioned, I wish Duncan was a bit more verbal. Definitely screams that they ran out of time at the end to finish the whole thing, but at least it was a fun lead-up. I can see why people aren't a huge fan, though. It definitely seems like with all of it leading to intrigue, it kind of peters off at the end. I do give them credit, though, that they forced you to make the decision. Like, they straight up say, Duncan's not gonna like this. He will be upset and leave. So, like, there was no, like, underhanded tricks under the table. I don't know. I think it was perfectly fine.
Oh, my life was normal. I was supposed to be a normal person. A normal cop. I shouldn't be a criminal.
Yeah, it does kind of... I did kind of wish...
Guy says in a family full of criminals.
It is unfortunate with Duncan. Like, given the opportunities I had with him, he never said one thing about, like, leaning towards the act. I kind of wish it was more I feel like the intent was, and I wish it was a lot more obvious, that Duncan went with Chu and worked for Mitsuhama. But yeah, I think this was probably the ending that you would have taken. Because, like, you would be a fool to trust a corporation. That would be such a bad idea, and I would be dooming all these wonderful people to, like, death at the hands of the Red Dragons. But yeah, that's the end of Shadowrun Hong Kong. The extended campaign was pretty cool. Now I'm gonna upload all these. Fuck.